We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now hold on a moment, folks. We've got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. He's got a man left. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Walker. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All in a touchdown. They'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led up by the longtime veteran at QB.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And they give it to him. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Quick toss headed left. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This time looking to throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
San Antonio, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First down.
Dive play straight ahead. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys pull out in front further. 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll throw to start the drive. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
He's pushed out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
On now comes their punter. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a first down.
44-yard line.
Give now from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
Taken down.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
At the 19-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 15-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
15-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Down behind the line.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And you still got...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take a 20-zip lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play is going to be again to Jency. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Maybe gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still second down.
Offense to the line. Second down. Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll run now on second down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And he stopped on the run back to the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Now come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
It's
1.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys grow their lead yet again. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second and 10, so at the 28.
Brings up second and 10.
It's out on the bootleg. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to number 82.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's another
Offense in the hurry up here.
down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jensen. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Runs at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
And 7.
Looking to throw here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
That's another first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Chicago.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Collins got it left side. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
That is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Oops, knocks it through. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in the methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a design run. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South. And this is the Panthers wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Panthers are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans at home to take on Washington. And this is the Commanders wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is the home team running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
For a first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Back to throw. That throw behind his intended target. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. On first down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Setting him on the dive. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1 yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
6 yards.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And off to Genty. He dodged the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
and manageable. He's throwing. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
First down.
Crossing right to the short side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The give here on second. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 7-yard
Handoff to the back. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
They'll throw. Third and long. Making the call himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And his guys continue piling onto this lead.
Visitors 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
Complete to Brock Bowers. First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All to the left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
That's another first down.
Throwing now on first down. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Oh, he drops and cuts to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's another San Antonio 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Looking to tack on the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
45. Visitors 10.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Third and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And these guys continue adding on to that lead.
Visitors 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last time we saw Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, play action. That's completed right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Giving this to Genty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
So Reed, they'll get it to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Man in motion here. 2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. They're going to try and throw it here. Jump off, caught by his back. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Well, even a great deep game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to the well again. He gets the first and more to the 45. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.